This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Let's move on. Speaking of Zeus Network, so I've been wondering so hard, like, I wonder where the heck is Zeus Network when Kerrion needs them. You know, he's the star of your show. Where are you guys? Why aren't you guys here helping Kerrion get out of this situation? Or maybe they are. Maybe they are, and we just don't know it. We just don't see it, and maybe I should hush my mouth. But hopefully Zeus is. From what I do know, from what Larry Reed says, him and John P. Key have been feet to the ground helping Kerrion. Is Kirk Franklin doing anything? I can imagine he is. He's an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius. This is his flesh and blood, and this is his child. I guarantee you, no matter what issues he have with him, he's stressed right now, and he's trying to do what he can to learn what happened with Kerrion and whatever he can to help him. You know, whatever he can do. Jody, go sit down. Get over here and sit down, Jody. Sit down right here. I apologize that I just had to scream at Jody like that. He always in the way. Be done knocked over the camera. Be done knocked over the lights. Be done knocked over something. Then I'm the one left to pick the shit up and sitting here looking stupid than a motherfucker. Come on now, Jody. God damn, this motherfucker get on my nerves. Get your ass down. He's a poodle. He's really hairy. And when we don't give him a haircut, not really hairy, but he's curly. He's like really curly. And he's a medium poodle. So like he's considered small breed, but I call him medium because I had a smaller poodle than him, a Shih-Poo, and she was really, really tiny. She could fit in a solo cup. And Jody is a poodle. So his mom was a poodle, toy poodle, all white toy poodle. She was gorgeous. And I don't even know how she birthed these poodles. And she got pregnant by a beagle. So Jody is a poodle. He's a beagle mixed with a poodle. And then his girlfriend in the living room is a beagle. So that came easy. So when they have babies, I'm selling poodles, which really sell well for me, you know, because when she have 8 and 9 of them, and I can sell them for about, you know, y'all look up the price. Of course, I sell them for more than what the price says on Google. But, you know, it's good for me because poodles, it's pure, you know, the blood continues. It's not like they're going somewhere else. Jody, mother and father, is poodle and beagle. And now he's mating with a beagle, which makes, you know, his babies part beagle, part poodle. You know, a lot of poodle and a lot of beagle. So it repeats the cycle. Anyway, I love my baby so much, but he gets on my everlasting nerve. Everybody that's got a dog always have to yell at their dog. Like, I've been watching Funky Dineva so much, he always got to yell at his damn dog. And I swear, Jody is always doing something. Anyway, Zeus Network, maybe they are helping Kerrion. Maybe they're not. Hopefully they are. Where's Zeus when you need them? I would think Kerrion definitely need them right now. Zeus Network, speaking of Zeus Network and Lemmy, okay, Zeus Network, I feel, in my opinion, stole a show. What show did they steal? I think they stole Bad Boys Club LA. Bad Boys Club was a show filmed, recorded, and posted up on YouTube back in the early 2009, 2010. You know, like, honestly, maybe it wasn't 2010, honestly. Maybe it was like 2013, 2014, maybe 2012, 11. But if I'm not mistaken, Karon has been posting Bad Boys Club videos for a very long time on YouTube. And it's so unfortunate that now Lemmy on Zeus Network has taken it. And this is what happened all the time. People with more money, people who has the means to make your idea come into fruition, end up taking your idea if you say it to them, if you express it to them too much. So from my understanding, Karon has always been a huge fan of the Bad Girls Club, a really big super fan of the Bad Girls Club. So he went out and he created on his YouTube channel, Gemini Filmz. Filmz is with a Z at the end, Gemini Filmz. If you go to his channel, I believe his original channel got shut down and he had to start all over again. And when he started all over again, I think he lost some of his Bad Boys Club. I may be mistaken. He's gonna come on here and do an interview with us and clarify all of that. But I might be mistaken. But if I'm not mistaken, his YouTube channel got shut down, or he had to delete all of those videos for some reason and upload some still, but they weren't the original ones or something like that. But I know I've been watching him for a very long time. He's been doing this thing for a very, very long time. And it's so unfortunate because he was friends with Natalie Nunn for a long time. And Natalie, he would say all the time that they were going to make Bad Boys Club happen for national TV. They were going to make sure it got on We Network or Oxygen Network. They were going to make sure it got on TV. And if not, then they were doing it on YouTube. They did it on YouTube. Natalie Nunn and him were friends. They were friends. They might still be friends. It might be something I know nothing about. They might have paid Karon for the idea, and I just don't know it. They might have paid him. They might have had him sign something off. I don't think so, but they might have did. You know what I'm saying? I think that the real truth is they stole his idea, and they're using it as if it's theirs, and Natalie Nunn is low down for that, if that is true. I don't know that to be true. If it's not true, whoopee, yay. I don't want it to be true. You know what I'm saying? But if it's true, it goes along with the same old, that if you're famous and if you have more money, if I got more money, I can make it happen now. You're going to make it happen later, okay? So let me do what I got to do. I'm going to go trademark and LLC your name that you created and your show, your idea. I'm going to go do myself because I have more money than you, and I can make it happen now. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it seemed like. If it is, they dead ass wrong for that. They need to give Karon his props, guys. Go type in Bad Boys Club Atlanta, Bad Boys Club Miami, Bad Boys Club Gemini Filmz with a Z at the end of Filmz, and you guys will see Bad Boys Club, the original, before Zeus Network even came up with it. You know, Natalie Nunn was friends with the creator of Gemini Films, and he always said they were going to come out with the show, and all of a sudden they come out with the show, and Karon is nowhere to be found. He is not on the show. I don't see his name come across the screen or anything. Maybe he has an alias name. Maybe his name is coming across the screen and we just don't see it. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Hopefully he will address all of that right here on the Urban Binge. Right on the Urban Binge radio podcast for the people that are listening to the podcast right now, but right here on the Urban Binge radio on Rebel TV on YouTube, using YouTube platform. Like I always say, if you're watching on YouTube.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh wow, you stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Big O, at The Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e. iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.